Yeah. You my sheep and my shitter. Yeah. I learned to speak in rooms where nobody cared. Words fell heavy like truth in the air. No claps, no feedback, just echoes and doubt. Had to figure myself while the world threw me out. I watch fake smiles get rewarded with noise, while honest thoughts stay stuck with the boys. They chase reactions, I chase relief. Every bar I write feels like proof I breathe. I don't rap to be seen, I rap to stay sane. Some days the mic is the only thing that remains. I talk to the beat like it already knows how quiet pain gets when nobody goes. I've stood on my own in rooms full of sound, felt more alone when people were around. I seen talent ride, waiting to be chosen. Seen loud mouths win just cause they outspoken. I can't write it like nobody's come, cause when they don't, you better love the hunger. No stage lights, just nice with my flaws. Replaying mistakes like unpaid costs. If they never clap, I'll still stand tall. I made it this far with no applause. Silence taught me how to listen. Pain sharpened every sentence written. If they feel it, they don't react. Some truths don't clap back. No applause, just breathe. And ain't just me and thoughts I couldn't shrink. If the sins with no one involved, I still spoke, that's the raws. Learned early applause don't mean respect. Sometimes silence means they felt that shit. No applause, I don't need claps. I speak to myself on these dirty tracks. If it hits, it hits. If not, I'm fine. I wasn't built for approval, I was built to survive. No applause, I don't need claps. I speak to myself on these dirty tracks. If it hits, it hits. If it I don't flex, I explain myself slowly. Life hit different when nobody knows me. Empty fridge, full head, pen on the page. That's the origin story they don't praise. I watch people running like they can't keep, buying moments just to look complete. I stay quiet, learn to observe. Some wins don't shine, but they still deserve. Every bar I write costs time and doubt. Every lesson came from being left out. I don't pose with success I haven't lived. I talk about what the world didn't give. Flexing fades when reality calls. Character shows when the image falls. I'd rather be honest and slept on than loud and hollow when the lights gone. I don't flex, I document every scar, evidence. No pretending, no deflex. I don't flex, I represent. I don't flex, I document every scar, evidence. No pretending, no deflex. I don't flex, I represent. I've seen cloud bought with lies and smiles. People winning battles while losing miles. I walk slow, I watch, I learn. Every quiet step is a page I earn. No highlight reel can't capture the grind. No filter can show the nights I can find. I carry lessons they'll never see. In every line my reality bleeds. I don't chase likes or empty fame. I build my voice, not just my name. Success whispers when the world ignores. I flex in silence, not applause or scores. The loudest bars don't mean the truth. The quiet grind shapes my youth. If they hear me, it's by choice. I don't flex, I let my voice. I don't flex, my stories, my scars and lessons all align. When lights fade, I'm still intact. I don't flex. That's a fact, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yo, dreams sound loud till rank gets real. Till bills show up with sharper steel. Motivation don't pay lights. Hope don't hit when the card declines. I chase purpose while dodging debt. Trying not to drown in what's next. Hard to dream when survival screams. Hard to believe when life intervenes. They say manifest, I say plan. Faith alone won't feed a man. I believe in work, I believe in scars and progress that's silent, not viral or large. Still I write with eviction thoughts. Still I fight when logic rots. Dreams bent but they never died. They just learned how to walk beside.
Brand new dreams, heavy load. Still I carry them down this road. Life don't wait, it don't redeem, but I won't bury these brand new dreams. Brand new dreams, heavy load. Still I carry them down this road. Life don't wait, it don't redeem, but I won't bury these brand new dreams.
There were nights I chose food or fuel. Dreams felt stupid, logic cruel. Hard to believe in a higher call. When survival's banging on the wall, I rewrote goals to fit reality. Still left space for insanity. If I quit dreaming, I'd decay. So I learned to dream in a cheaper way. Brand new dreams don't sound poetic. They sound tired, worn, kinetic. Still breathing, still unredeemed. Still walking with these brand new dreams.
Brand new dreams, heavy load. Still I carry them down this road. Life don't wait, it don't redeem, but I won't bury these brand new dreams. Brand new dreams, heavy load. Still I carry them down this road. Life don't wait, it don't redeem, but I won't bury these brand new dreams. Brand new dreams. Brand new dreams. Brand new dreams. But I won't bury these brand new dreams. Brand new dreams. Brand new dreams. Brand new dreams. But I won't bury these brand new dreams.
Yeah. Still rocking the same hoodie. 3 years deep. Stains tell a story. Same hoodie. Yeah. Gray hoodie, frayed at the cuffs, holes in the pockets. Still the one I wore when I ain't have $1 to cop it. Coffee spilled from the night I couldn't sleep. Tears dried in the sleeve when the grief ran deep. Blood spot on the chest from a scraped up knee. Chasing ghosts in these streets, that's the real degree. Wore it to the funeral, hood up, eyes low. Couldn't face the mirror, couldn't face the road. Wore it on the first date that turned into never. Girl said you smell like yesterday, I said whatever. Paint stains from the wall, I tag at 3 a.m. Names still up there faded, just like the plan. Same hoodie, same scars, same weight on my chest. Threads holding memories tighter than the rest. Won't throw it out, won't let it go. Every rip's a chapter, only I know. Same hoodie, still breathing in the smoke. Carrying the past so the future don't choke. Won't throw it out, won't let it go. Every rip's a chapter, only I know. Winter came hard, zipper broke last year. Still zipping with my teeth, cold hits like a spear. Wore it when the homie got 10 upstate. Hugged his moms in this, felt the pain translate. Burned hole from the blunt when I zoned out numb. Ash fell slow like time when you waiting on some job interview. They said dress nice, I lied. Showed up in the hoodie, got passed to the side. Wore it on the bus when the rent was late. Headphones in, world muted, sealing my fate. Mom seen it inside, boy buy something new. I said this one still fits and it still tells the truth. Same hoodie, same scar, same weight on my chest. Threads holding memories tighter than the rest. Won't throw it out, won't let it go. Every rip's a chapter, only I know. Same hoodie, still breathing in the smoke. Carrying the past so the future don't choke. Won't throw it out, won't let it go. Every rip's a chapter, only don't choke. Now the elbows Closed in, fabric soft like regret. Smells like old weed, rain and nights I can't forget. Kids in the hood point, that's old head's armor. I just nod, keep walking, heart getting calmer. One day I'll pass it down or burn it in flame, but till then it's the skin that remembers my name. Can't upgrade the pain, can't dry clean the days. This hoodie my flag in the war I still wave. Yeah, same hoodie, same scars, same weight on my chest. One day I'll rest, lay it down with the rest. Till then it stays on, armor made of thread, holding every ghost that lives in my head. Same hoodie, same hoodie, same hoodie, same hoodie. Still here. Yeah.
Down in the basement where the light don't reach, speaking with nobody upstairs wanna hear. Basement truth. Yeah. Concrete floor cold under bare feet, mold on the walls, secrets they keep. Boxes of old dreams stacked to the ceiling, photos of smiles nobody still feeling. I sit on the dryer, pen in my grip, write what the daylight forces me to skip. Yeah. Upstairs they laugh, play happy charade. Down here the truth don't ever get played. Dad's old work boots still covered in dust, promises broken, turning to rust. Mom's wedding dress, yellowed in plastic. Love story ended, tragic and classic. Basement truth, where the shadows talk loud. No filter, no flex, no perform for the crowd. Down low where the real gets exposed in the dark. Every crack in the wall got a piece of my heart. Basement truth, yeah, only place I can breathe. Found diaries hidden behind the furnace, words from a kid who ain't learned to earn this. Wrote about monsters under the bed, didn't know the real ones lived upstairs instead. Pipes knock like ghosts trying to speak, I listen close every night of the week. No Wi-Fi down here, no likes, no views, just me and the echoes of unpaid dues. Cobwebs and corners like thoughts I ignore. Pull one string, whole ceiling might pour. The washer spins lies till they shrink and fade. I hang them to dry in the mess that I made. Basement truth, where the shadows talk loud. No filter, no flex, no perform for the crowd. Down low where the real gets exposed in the dark. Every crack in the wall got a piece of my heart. Basement truth, yeah, only place I can breathe. Sometimes I rap to the water heaters hum, beat steady and raw like a kick in the snare drum. No crowd, no stage, no need for applause, just me spitting flames to the cold concrete jaws. The bulb flickers weak, but the vision stays strong. Down here I've been writing my rights and my wrongs. They ask why I stay low, I tell them the air up there too thin. Can't lie to the dark knows everything. Final pay won't, cutting deeper than knives, holding the pieces of all of my lives. One day I'll climb out, carry it to the light, but till then I stay grounded in the dead of the night. Basement truth, basement truth, still down here speaking, still down here speaking, still down here speaking. Basement truth, still down here speaking, still down here speaking, still down here speaking, still down here speaking. Yeah, still down here speaking. Basement truth, underground eternal.
in the speakers. Flicker on the screen. Concrete ceiling. Leaking on the dream. Long week, crack phone, late train, ink stains on my wrist from the last page. Old shoes, same route, past the chain gate. Slide through, side door, heartbeat, half pace. Loose wires hang low over rust paint. Tag names on the wall, every brush faint. Head nod, small room, but the air thick. Clock broke, one hand doing backflips. Basement, circuits, all I know. Spark that, surgeon, let it glow. Off-grid, anthem, out of control. We may go from the overflow. Sweat drip, one fan barely rotates. Kids spit punchlines over raw breaks. Crack amp, red line in the worst way. Still bang, still shake in your rib cage. Whole block in the back, they don't clap, they just stare. Arms crossed when the bars slap. Truth hit, cut deep, feel the floor bend. One mic, one shot, that's the entrance. Basement, circuits, all I know. Spark that, surgeon, let it glow. Off-grid, anthem, out of control. We may go from the overflow.
Who's calling this trash? It sound like home to me. Scuff floor, scuff cash. Still bet it all on the beat. When the lights buzz out, we don't freeze. We just breathe in dust and release.
Basement, circuits, all I know. Spark that, surgeon, let it glow. Off-grid, anthem, out of control. We may go from the overflow. Dust in the speakers. Dust in the speakers. Dust in the speakers. Dust in the speakers. Dust in the speakers.
Front room smile, back room damage. I mastered balance between both planets. People see calm, never see cost. Never see nights where I almost lost. My thoughts don't sleep when my body does. They pace the room like they own my lungs. I rehearse conversations that never happen. Argue with ghosts and call it rapping. Backroom thoughts, don't want witnesses. They don't beg for help, they whisper it. If you heard them brawl, you step away. So I dress them up in beats and say less. I don't explode, I internalize. Let it sit, let it fossilize. Pressure don't break me as sharp as tone. That's how you sound when you grow alone. Backroom thoughts, locked and loaded. Mind overcrowded, heart corroded. I ain't fine, but behind that door there's a war I don't talk about anymore. Backroom thoughts, locked and loaded. Mind overcrowded, heart corroded. I ain't fine, but behind that door there's a war I don't talk about anymore. 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 Backroom thoughts don't want release, they want recognition, not peace. They sit with me when crowds are gone. Remind me what I'm standing on. I don't journal feelings, I trap them in sound so they don't eat me alive when I'm not around. Every beat is a pressure valve, every verse a way to stay intact. Some people fear being alone, I fear rooms where I'm not shown. Backroom thoughts keep me sharp, they know the map when it gets dark. Backroom thoughts, locked and loaded. Mind overcrowded, heart corroded. I act fine, but behind that door there's a war I don't talk about anymore. Backroom thoughts, locked and loaded. Mind overcrowded, heart corroded. I act fine, but behind that door there's a war I don't talk about anymore. Backroom thoughts, locked and loaded.
Yeah. You hear that gravel? It's years talking. Wait in my voice. Yeah. Voice cracked early, not from puberty alone. From screaming at walls that never answer back home. Throat raw from swallowing words I couldn't spit. Now every bar I drop got that grit stuck in it. Low tone, slow flow like I'm carrying bricks. Each syllable heavy, built from old conflicts. They say lighten up, I say feel the space. It's the sound of late rent knocking in my chest space. Talk quiet but the room still leans in close. Cause silence taught me how to make the truth impose. No auto-tune, no polish, just scar tissue vibes. Voice like a basement stair, creaks when I arrive. Weight in my voice, can't fake this tone. Years in the throat, pressure turned to stone. Every word I speak got a past attached. Heavy when I rap, you feel it in your back. Weight in my voice. Yeah. Ain't life for nobody. Yeah. Smoke too many nights, thinking I'd never speak. Not a rasp in my timbre, tells the story's unique. Homie said you sound tired, I said that's the point. Tired of pretending, tired of the anoint. Voice drops lower when the pain gets real. Like gravity pulling on everything I feel. Recorded in closets, headphones over the pain. Mic catching a tremble when I say certain names. No hype man needed, the hurt backs me up. Echoes in my chest like a double cup. They want screams and flex, I give whispers that bruise. Cause quiet carries farther when it's loaded with truth. Weight in my voice, can't fake this tone. Years in the throat, pressure turned to stone. Every word I speak got a past attached. Heavy when I rap, you feel it in your back. Weight in my voice. Yeah. Ain't life for nobody. Yeah. One day the gravel might smooth itself out, but I doubt it. Trauma don't take a softer route. Till then I talk like I'm pushing uphill. Wrist short, words long, keep it raw, keep it real. You hear the fatigue, that's survival and sound. Voice like an old bridge, still holding me down. Mistress kick low. They ask why I don't smile when I rap. I tell them the weight don't allow it. Smile floats, it sinks, and I need it to sink. Weight in my voice, forged in the fight. Be deep in the register, dark in the light. If it ever goes light, bury me quick, cause that means I forgot all the shit that built this. Weight in my voice. Weight in my voice. Still carrying. Weight in my voice. Underground heavy. Forever. TV noise filled the gaps at home. Learn right from wrong on my own. No guidebook, no clear direction. Just static and self-correction. I watched adults pretend they knew while I figured life out without a clue. Every mistake became a rule. Every loss turned into fuel. Static taught me how to listen deep, how to read the room, how to keep when nothing's clear. You adapt fast. Future blurry lessons last. I wasn't raised by wisdom or grace. I was raised by attention and empty space. Still I learned how to stand straight. When the signal cuts, you calibrate. Raised by static, tuned by stress. Still learn how to process. Out the noise, I build my tone. Raised by static, on my own. Inner noise. Inner noise. Inner noise. Echoes bounce off silent walls. No one answered when I called. Learn to talk inside my head. Voices built from things unsaid. Built a world where I could hide. Static come became my guide. Trial and error, carved the path. Burned my hands and did the math. No applause, no safety net. Fell so hard I won't forget. Every scar required map. Leading forward, no looking back. Now the noise is in my veins. Runs through choices, breaks the chains. Turns the chaos into song. Found my frequency all along. Signal clear when
true. Raised by static, now I tune you. Raised by static, tuned by stress, still learn how to process. Out the noise, I built my tone. Raised by static, on my own. In the noise.
Don't quote me, I wasn't speaking in trends. These bars weren't built to bend. If you feel attacked, look inside. Don't quote my words, question your side. Don't quote me like it's motivation. These lines were born from isolation. I didn't write this to inspire crowds. I wrote this cause my thoughts too loud. People love pain when it sounds aesthetic, but live 1 week in it, you won't respect it. They screenshot quotes, miss context and weight. Truth don't fit captions, it cuts too straight. Every word here was said at a cost. Something inside me permanently lost. I don't repeat myself for applause. I speak once, then deal with the pause. Misinterpret me, that's fine by me. Understanding requires empathy. If you twist my lines to feel alive, that's your reflection, not my design. Don't quote me, I wasn't speaking in trance. These bars weren't built to bend. If you feel attacked, look inside. Don't quote my words, question your side. Don't quote me, I wasn't speaking in trance. These bars weren't built to bend. If you feel attacked, look inside. Don't quote my words, question your side. You want lines you can repost and feel deep, but skip the nights I didn't sleep. Truth isn't clean, it stains the room. That's why you crop it to consume. I've seen my words get weaponized, taken apart then reassembled lies. Meaning lost, intent erased. That's how honesty gets replaced. So don't repeat me without the weight, without the cost, without the hate. If my voice shakes when I speak my mind, that tremor's proof I crossed the line. Don't quote me, I wasn't speaking in trance. These bars weren't built to bend. If you feel attacked, look inside. Don't quote my words, question your side. Don't quote me, I wasn't speaking in trance. These bars weren't built to bend. If you feel attacked, look inside. Don't quote my words, question your side. Don't my words, question your side. Don't quote me, I wasn't speaking in trance. Quote me, I wasn't speaking in trance. Don't question your side. Don't quote me, I wasn't speaking in trance. If you feel attacked, look inside. Don't quote my words, question your side.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's no clean cut of who I am, no polite version for your plans. If I water it down, it dies inside, so I keep it sharp, even if it bites. They ask for honesty with conditions, truth but filtered for their traditions. I tried that root, felt amputated. Parts of me slowly evaporated. Pain doesn't come with safety rails. Growth, don't care if you're prepared or frail. I speak how I think, raw intense. No disclaimer, no defense. If my words make you uncomfortable, good. Discomfort means you understood. I'm not here to make you feel okay. I'm here to say what I couldn't say. No safe version, no disguise. This is me with open wires. If you stay, you stay. For real, no safe version. This is how I feel. I tried fitting shapes that weren't my frame. Lost pieces of myself in the game. Every compromise cut me thin, till I couldn't recognize the skin. They say, tone it down, you'll go further. What? Further where? Away from murder. I'd rather be real.
accepted. No safe version means no retreat. No backup self when it gets deep. I stand exposed, no padded truth. If this scares you, it scared me too. No safe version, no disguise. This is me with open wise. If you stay for real. No safe version. This is how I feel out. No safe version. No safe version. No safe version. This is how I feel out. This is how I feel out. This is how I feel, oh. This is how I feel, oh.
Cold handshake, forced respect, smiles rehearsed, intentions kept, everyone friendly when lights are on. Same people vanish when the buzz is gone. I learned early who's here for real, who just likes how potential feels. They clap for progress, not the pain, not the nights when nothing changed. Trust got thinner every year, not from hate, just patterns clear. I don't hate people, I adjust range. Same heart, but the lens changed. Cold handshake taught me control, how to keep distance, still stay whole. I don't overshare, I don't explain, I observe quietly, remember names. Cold handshake, fake respect, I clock it all, I don't forget. I move correct, I stay aware. Cold handshake, I'm never there. Cold handshake, energy never lies. You feel it quick in the eyes. That slight delay, that empty grip, that's distance mass, that's fellowship. I don't confront, I recalibrate, pull my presence back, reduce debate. Some bridges don't deserve fire, they collapse just by denying access. No handshakes taught me patience, how to read rooms, avoid contamination. Not everyone needs explanation, some lessons come through observation. Cold handshake, fake respect, I clock it all, I don't forget. I move correct, I stay aware. Cold handshake, I'm never there. Cold handshake, yeah, ain't came up yet. Don't plan, still underground. Yeah, no playlist placement, no algorithm grace. I live where the signal weak and the bass got space. Streams don't reach these tunnels I call home. Bars echo off graffiti, never chase a throne. They ask when you blowin', I shrug and keep digging deeper in the dirt where the real one's still living. Labels sliding DMs with hollow promises. I leave them on red, seen the drama, no thanks to this. Rather sell 10 hand to hand out the backpack than sell my soul for a feature that's mid and whack. My followers goes from 09 MySpace days, still rock with me heavy, no trend, no phase. Still underground, roots too deep to pull. Breathing in the dust, keep the tank on full. No light from the charts, but the fire stay lit. Crowd small but rabid, every bar they spit. Still underground, yeah. Still underground, yeah. Ain't changing the address. Stages, cracked concrete and basements leaking. 50 heads packed, sweat dripping, speakers peaking. No bottle service, just warm beer and plastic, but the energy pure. No filter, no plastic. I rap like the rent through the mall for real. Not for clout, not for deals, just to pay how I feel. Radio won't touch it, too raw for the wave. They want mumbles and melodies, safe for the slave. I spit jagged truth over loops that scratch. Samples from records nobody plays back. Critics don't get it, fans don't need them too. We built our own table, ain't begging for room. Still underground, roots too deep to pull. Breathe
breathing in the dust, keep the tank on full. No light from the charts, but the fire stay lit. Crowd small but rapid, every bar they spit, still underground. Yeah, still underground. Yeah, ain't changing the address. One day they'll dig up these tapes like fossils. Say he was ahead, play me soft in they nostrils, but I'll still be down here, pen sharp, lungs black, spitting for the lost ones who never came back. Fame's a bright cage, I seen birds stop singing, rather stay free in the dark where the truth keep ringing. They say come up for air, I tell them the air down here thicker, realer. You can keep the surface, I'm good in the depths. Yeah, still underground, buried but alive. Roots crack the concrete just to survive. When the mainstream floods, we the ones who float. Built from the mud, wrote the illit's note. Still underground, still underground, still underground. Yeah, ain't changing the address.
Yeah. Teacher said sit still, mouth shut. Guidance counselor had a whole different plan, but the beat found me anyway. I wasn't supposed to rap. Yeah, teachers looked at me like I was a lost cause foul. Boy, focus on trades, you ain't got the profile. Report cards red, attention span broke. Mom worked double so the light stayed on. Hope choke, they said college or prison. Pick one quick, I picked neither, just rhymes in a crack brick. Verse 2, guidance office folded thick with warnings. Behavior issues, they scripted my mornings. Told me rap's a dead end, no health plan included. Better learn to flip burgers or get suited. I nodded polite, but the bar's already brewed. Writing in margins while they preaching attitudes. I wasn't supposed to rap, wasn't built for the mic. Was supposed to stay quiet, stay out of the light. But the pain found rhythm, the rage found flow. Now the voice they try to bury is the loudest they know. I wasn't supposed to rap, nah. I wasn't supposed to rap, nah. But here I am spitting. Family reunions, uncles laugh in my face. That rap shit, get a job, kid, find your place. Dad left early, no blueprint to follow, so I built one from samples and nights that fell hollow. They wanted me clocked in, badge on the chest. I wanted the truth out, couldn't settle for less. Class clown, learn class goes, headphones permanent. Beats in my Walkman like a life vest emergent. Skip prom for a cipher in a basement dim. First time I spit, whole room leaned in. Felt like breathing for the first time real, like the world finally heard what I concealed. I wasn't supposed to rap, wasn't built for the mic. Was supposed to stay quiet, stay out of the light. But the pain found rhythm, the rage found flow. Now the voice they try to bury is the loudest they know. I wasn't supposed to rap, nah. I wasn't supposed to rap, nah. Nah. But here I am spitting. Yeah, years later, same people ask for a verse. Want a shout out now that the hunger reversed. I smile small, keep the pen still sharp. Right for the kids, told them never leave the dark. Every bar, middle finger to the script they wrote. Every show proof that the underdog floats. They said you won't amount to nothing. I amounted to this, not for them. For every kid sitting in detention with a whole album in his head. Final, I was supposed to rap, but the beat wouldn't wait. Turned you can into fuel, turned silence to weight. Now the mic my diploma, the stage my degree. Underground king of the path, they banned me to be. I wasn't supposed to rap, nah. But I do, and I won't stop. Yeah. All these words I never sent. Sitting in the draft. Heavy in the chest. Unsent messages. Yeah. Late night thumbs hovering over send. typing out the truth, delete it again. Words too sharp, might cut too deep. So I swallow them whole, let them rot in my sleep. Seen the red receipt, felt the silent scream. Ghosted by feelings I buried in memes. I wrote I miss you 100 times raw, but pride hit backspace, ego locked the door. Draft folder full of almost confessions, apologies unsent, lessons in suppression. Hard on the cursor, blinking like a threat. One tap away from regret. Unsent messages, piling in the dark. Words I couldn't spark, all the shit I felt but never said. Living in my head. Unsent, unsaid, unfinished wars. Draft full of scars. Unsent messages, yeah. To my younger self, I typed a long one. Don't trust that smile, don't chase that sun. Never hit send, figured he'd learn the hard way. Same blood, same mistakes on replay. To the homie locked up, wrote I got you, but life got loud and I never came through. Mom's birthday text, sat there for days. I'm sorry for the distance, sorry for the haze. Too much weight in those little blue lines, so I let the moment pass like all the other times. Ex's name still glows in the thread. Last message from her, are you even there? Unsent messages, piling in the dark. Words I couldn't spark, all the shit I felt but never said. Living in my head. Unsaid, unfinished wars. Draft full of scars. Unsent messages, yeah. One draft just says I'm tired of pretending. Been there since winter, still not sending. Another one's rage, caps lock and fire. Type when the liquor turned truth to a liar. Wrote I love you to someone who's gone. Stared at the screen till the feeling moved on. Clear the draft sometimes, feel the relief. Then regret hits harder, double the grief. All these ghosts in the phone, digital graves. Conversations I killed before they could save. Maybe one day I'll send them all at once. Flood the void, no second thoughts. Or maybe I'll just delete the app. Let the silence win. Let the unsent rest. Nah, fuck that. Unsent messages, burning in the dark. One day I'll hit start. All the truth I kept, all the tears unshed. Gonna raise the dead. Unsent, no more breaking down doors. No more silent wars. Unsent messages. Now they're set. All set. Finally. Unsent messages. Underground truth. Yeah. Everybody popping bottles. I'm in the crib with the lights off. I don't celebrate. Yeah. Calendar flips, another year gone sour. Fake smiles on timelines, posting for the hour. They toast to wins I never felt. I toast to breathe, and that's the hand I'm dealt. No cake, no candles, no wishing on stars. Just quiet in the dark, counting mental scars. Holidays hit like unpaid bills. Family group chat full of forced thrills. I'm good is the lie, I reply on red. While the weight in my chest multiplies instead. They clink glasses, I clink the remote. Switch channels to the static, feels like home. I don't celebrate, I just survive the day. Watch the clock tick past while y'all elevate. No confetti falls where I sit alone. Victory feels fake when the war ain't won. I don't celebrate. Nah, I just make it to tomorrow. I don't celebrate. Nah, I just make it to tomorrow. I don't celebrate. Birthday text rolling from ghosts of the past. Numbers I deleted, memories that last. Blow out nothing, no flame to kill. Age just adds layers to the same old chill. They say cheers to you, I say cheers to silence. Peace and not pretending is my only triumph. New Year's Eve, city lights explode outside. I pull the curtains, let the darkness hide. Resolutions, I resolve to stay numb. Keep the same routine till the reaper come. They scream happy, I whisper whatever. Survival ain't festive, it's just forever. I don't celebrate, I just survive the day. Watch the clock tick past while y'all elevate. No confetti falls where I sit alone. Victory feels fake when the war ain't won. I don't celebrate. Nah, I just make it to tomorrow, I don't celebrate. Nah, I just make it to tomorrow, I don't celebrate. Yeah, I just make it to tomorrow. Yeah. Graduations, weddings, babies on the way. I like to post and log off and fade. Joy feels borrowed when it ain't your own. Clapping for others from an empty throne. No hate in my heart, just distance in my veins. Celebrations skip when you're used to the pain. Maybe one day the weight lifts. Maybe one day I'll raise a glass for real. Till then, no fireworks in here. Just quiet. Just breathe. Yeah, I don't celebrate, I just survive the day. But survival's a win when you carry this weight. No confetti, no cheers, no need for the show. Still standing at the end, that's all I know. I don't celebrate. Yeah, but I'm still here tomorrow, right? Don't celebrate. Yeah, I don't celebrate. Underground truth. Still breathing. Yeah, TV noise fill the gaps at home. Learn right from wrong on my own. No guidebook, no clear direction. Just static and self-correction. I watch adults pretend they knew, while I figured life out without a clue. Every mistake became a rule. Every loss turned into fuel. Static taught me how to listen deep, how to read the room, how to keep. When nothing's clear, you adapt fast. Future blurry, lessons last. I wasn't raised by wisdom or grace. I was raised by tension and empty space. Still I learned how to stand straight. When the signal cuts, you calibrate. Raised by static, tuned by stress. Still learn how to process. Out the noise, I build my tone. Raised by static, on my own. Raised by static, tuned by stress. Still learn how to process. Out the noise, I build my tone. Raised by static, on my own. Echoes bounced off silent walls. No one answered when I called. Learned to talk inside my head. Voices built from things unsaid. Built a world where I could hide. Static hum became my guide. Trial and error carved the path. Burned my hands, then did the math. No applause, no safety net. Felt so hard, I won't forget. Every scar required map. Lead an FR with no looking back. Now the noise is in my veins. Runs through choices, breaks the chains. Turn the chaos into song. Found my frequency all alone. Signal clear when I stay true. Raised by static, now I tune you. Raised by static, tuned by stress. Still learn how to process. Out the noise, I build my tone. Raised by static, on my own. Raised by static, tuned by stress. Still learn how to process. Out the noise, I build my tone. Raised by static, on my own. Late replies cause my head stays crowded. Thoughts too loud, emotions around it. I don't ghost people, I ghost my fear. Sometimes answering means letting it near. I read messages and sit with them, trying to find the right version of when. Life don't pause when your chest feels tight, so I stay quiet instead of lying polite. Some conversations need energy I don't have. Not everyone understands that. I learned silence is safer than wrong words, especially when you already been hurt. Late replies don't mean I don't care. It means I'm fighting something in here. I answer life slower than expected, trying not to break what's already fragile. Late replies, heavy mind, still here, just taking time. If I go quiet, read between, I'm surviving, not leaving. Late replies, heavy mind, still here, just taking time. If I go quiet, read between, I'm surviving, not leaving. I delay words cause they carry weight. Some truths hit harder than hate. If I speak too fast, I might lose control. Better silent than shatter a soul. Every late reply is a battle won. Fighting storms before they see the sun. People judge the pause, never the fight, but I survive in the darker night. I built walls not to hide but to shield, protecting what little remains in the field. Some will think I don't try, I don't care, but patience is power, and I'm aware. Silence isn't absence, it's precision. Measure words in a world of collision. If you hear nothing, look closer still. The quiet speaks louder than the will of late replies. Heavy mind, still just taking time. If I go quiet, read between, I'm surviving, not leaving. Late replies, heavy mind, still just taking time. If I go quiet, read between, I'm surviving, not leaving. Late replies, mind unbroken. Every pause, a word unspoken. I move slow, but I endure. Surviving, patient, quiet, pure.
Yeah, this one ain't for the feed. Mic hot, doors closed, off the record. Yeah, phone face down, notifications on mute. Truth too heavy for the timeline to compute. I talk to the walls, they don't screenshot shit. No captions, no clips, no need for the edit. Words spill raw like spilled liquor on wood. Burn slow in the throat, taste like they should off the record. I admit I still check your page. Scroll through the ghost of a war I never waged. Off the record, the money ain't changed, the 8 bills paid. Still broken ways, cash can't fake. I laugh at the jokes, but the laugh don't land. Smile for the gram, but it's dust in my hand. Off the record, where the real ones breathe. No likes, no views, no need to deceive. Secrets stay heavy when nobody knows. Truth tastes better when the camera's closed. Off the record, yeah. This ain't for the public. Off the record, I cry in the whip sometimes. Windows fog, bass low, replaying old lines. Off the record, I pray to a God I doubt. Ask why the good ones get taken out. Homie did 10, I sent letters I burned. Words too weak for the lessons I learned. Off the record, the flex is a fragile shield. Post wins to hide where the wounds ain't healed. I love a few people, I'll never say it to. Fear rejection more than I fear the truth. Voice memos deleted at 3 a.m. Thoughts too sharp, can't let them see them. Off the record, yeah, where the real ones breathe. No likes, no views, no need to deceive. Secrets stay heavy when nobody knows. Truth tastes better when the camera's closed. Off the record, yeah. This ain't for the public. One day I'll die with a full draft folder. Text never sent, getting colder and colder. Off the record, I'm proud and I'm scared as hell. Built walls so high, I trap myself in the cell. Mic catches the tremble, nobody will hear. This beat my confession, only shadows near. They want the highlight reel. I live in the outtakes. Everything real stays off the record. Everything safe goes public. Funny how that works. Final record. I'm free in the dark, no change from the cloud, no perform in the part. One day I might leak it, let the whole world see. But till then this truth just lives in me. Off the record. Off the record. Still speaking. Yeah.